Imagine being one of the kids in the orphanage and seeing a fucking rat get chosen over you. Would you like to see more? That was a reference, by the way. Starship Troopers. Nobody got that? Just me? Oh.
No! God, please, no!
There are not that many interesting films coming out lately, so I decided to do something a bit different, do something weird. La 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 la. And have a look at my favorite and funniest movie reviews that I could find online. Some of these are gathered from specific Twitter accounts because we know that most of the LOLs are on Twitter, and other ones are gonna be from Letterboxd that I personally gathered across the different years. I call this video Scouting the Internet for the funniest movie reviews.
That is so fetch. Gretchen, stop trying to make fetch happen. It's not going to happen.
But I really love those kind of movie reviews that even though they say nothing constructive about the film itself, they just touch the deepest core of the human existence and make us laugh in some way or another. So I thought we'd check those out today and have a fun. Have a fun? I meant have a laugh.
Have you guys heard this one?
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Okay, let's start by the ones that I found myself on Letterboxd. So let's click on the folder that said by myself, which on its own, it sounds really sad because it was just me in the dark looking through Letterboxd and finding the funniest Letterboxd reviews out there. This is for Sonic the Hedgehog 2 and it says, "This is my Joker." What the fuck? And someone else down in the comments said, "This is my Black Panther." And then of course a quote from Martin Scorsese saying, "This is cinema." Honestly, I really loved Sonic the Hedgehog 2 and it's incredibly surprising for me that I enjoyed it so much, even though it's a bit of a weird and stupid film, right?
Greetings! Hatu Barada Nikto. It's time to say goodbye to this piece of shiitake planet!
The power of Christ compels you. Oh, does it? Does it compel me? The power of Christ compels you. Does it, Jay? The power of Christ compels you. Is the power of Christ compelling me? Is that what's happening? The power of Christ compels you.
Guess what? It's not that compelling.
Where is Jonah Hill's Oscar for this, to be honest? This is the End. It's a movie that we watched a couple of days ago. Even though it's like the stupidest premise ever, and I feel like they could have worked on it a bit more, especially when it comes to the fact that there were so many interesting celebrities that died in the stupidest ways possible.
Please, you've got to let me in! Things have gone crazy out here!
I'm sorry, we just don't know you, man. You could be like a looter or a rapist or a titty fucker.
I'm not a rapist!
You gonna titty fuck us?
If you want me to titty fuck you, I will! So good! Oh, you love it!
I'm just saying, if Ed and Lorraine Warren asked me to be in a trouble with them, I wouldn't say no.
Oh, that's nasty.
So the moon, it fell on us, but the moon wants to help us. It's a long and complicated story, but deep down the moon doesn't want your son in jail. The moon doesn't want you to feel guilty for the death of your best friend. The moon doesn't want another 9/11. The moon wants you to buy a Lexus. The moon wants you to get back together with Halle Berry. The moon really enjoyed Neil Blomkamp's Elysium. I can't tell you why, it just does. The moon even has a gun. At the end of the day, the moon knows how to have a good time, and that's why it fell. So let's have a toast to all those good times of yesterday and tomorrow. Cheers to letting that damn moon fall.
Bye, goodbye, good friends, goodbye. 'Cause now it's time to go. But hey, I say, well, that's okay. 'Cause we'll see you very soon, I know.
Okay, but like, how do you work with the mentors? Like, how do you tell them to show up somewhere? Who do you talk to? Is there a head mentor? Do they speak English? Can they tell time? Can they read maps? This person here has so many questions about the mentors, and we all do at the end of the day, I think. James Corden stars in bad musicals like he's collecting the Infinity Stones.
Oh, wow.
This is a movie about how the cars from the movie Cars are born. Titan. It's not wrong. I mean, if you decided to interpret it in that way, it can work. Don't Look Up, also known as the Yassification of Melancholia, directed by Lars von Trier. Also, yesification. Does anyone else actually use that word? Because I've seen it only in written form.
Yas Queen, Skinny Legend, Versace boots the house down. Slay Queen, Hunty Mama, and Oop Daddy work. Charlie XCX, snatch my wig.
Graboids are just white trash. Shai Halud. I like reviews like this because they really like put all the different popular culture references one on top of the other, and this is just calling Graboids white trash from the perspective of the Shai Hulud, who is the name that they attribute to the weird worms from the Dune franchise/universe. Countries that exist according to Netflix, USA, that one place Squid Game is from, I don't know the name. Death to 2021. That was an incredibly bad movie. I mean, Death to 2020 was fun just because it was the first time that they did something like that, and Death to 2021 is the perfect example of a film that just didn't need to exist.
Oh, when Facebook went down, I immediately did a reaction video for it.
No!
But I was really limited in where I could post it.
For a few hours, with nobody validating their existence, many users assumed they had died.
Oh, dear God! Oh.
If I'm signing up for 4DX Aquaman, I want the full experience. Throw a full bucket of water on me, let it rain in the cinema, stab me with a trident. That's dedication. I want to be stabbed by a trident as well. Can you imagine coming out of that cinema like bleeding all over and smelling like fish, and everyone is like, oh, that's the Aquaman experience. That's what we want. Let's go to the ones that come from the Twitter account called the Letterboxd Reviews with Threatening Horrors, which is so fucking funny. Like, it's insane how funny this account is, and I'm so glad that it exists. I got myself around 60 Morbius posters for free. No one wanted them. Each one shows Jared Leto 4 times. If I burn those posters, I can see Jared Leto born 640 times. That's quite a guilty pleasure, man. I'm sorry, that's quiet. A guilty pleasure, man. It's like, shh. Guilty pleasure, man.
Yeah, the movie did so good. It sold 20 more billion tickets in the first day.
Do you think it will surpass Sonic 2's ticket sales?
What's Sonic 2?
Sonic 2. It's always what you're doing and never I can't believe I actually managed to pronounce that. Point of view shot, you're pregnant beside me in bed naked, and I want to touch you so bad, but you tell me not to, and you look away, and I touch you anyway, right up on your ankle, and your skin is so soft, and I wake up in sobs, and my wife is sitting there looking at me, and I'm turning millions away from her. Yeah, that's the review from Before Sunrise. 5 stars. Nice. Why is it called the Breakfast Club? They never ate breakfast. That's a really good point. Oh my god, we've got another one? We've got another review of Morbius? Heartfelt, funny, beautiful, sad. Morbius has it all. Ever since I was a young child, I dreamed of the Marvel legend, Michael Morbius, to make his debut on the big screen. I'd run into the kitchen screaming, "Father, Father, have they announced a film about Dr. Michael Morbius yet?" My father would chuckle, put down his newspaper and say, "No, son, not yet." As my life went on, I became afraid that I would not live to see the day of Dr. Michael Morbius' theatrical debut. But then, the fateful day, Venom released, I knew it was possible. 4 years later, I ran into the kitchen. "Father, Father, I'm about to see Dr. Michael Morbius' big screen debut." But there was no chuckle, not rustling of his newspaper. Damn, this one is really long. My father had died right before I entered. Like, literally right before I entered, he died. Like, literally just before he entered the room. I had an extra ticket for him. I went to the movie anyways, and I loved it. But I stayed for the big post-credit scene, as any Morbius fan would. And there it was, my own father, who had died and put his soul into the projector as the Vulture. What the fuck? "What's up, Doc?" he said. My own father died so he could help make Morbius even better. God love him. God love Morbius. 5 stars. What the fuck did I just read?
Hi, my name is... Instead, I'm 17 years old. I am very similar to you. Did I mention to you that of girls pushed me down?
I can and would, maybe even will, beat the living shit out of Jesse Eisenberg. I hate his voice and face so much. I vow to transform my body into a machine capable of lethal properties just in case I happen to stumble upon Jesse Eisenberg. And that's when it will happen. That's when I start hammering away at his smug fucking face. No warning, no greeting, no "Hey, that's Jesse Eisenberg" moment. Just pure unadulterated physical carnage. I can imagine just this man actually doing what he says. And it would be even funnier if he did it while Jesse Eisenberg was shooting like the Batman v Superman scene where he goes completely insane.
Fight, fight, fight! Martha, Martha, Martha. Now the bat.
Tall girl, what are you doing here? Nobody cares. Fuck off. Get out of my screen. Get off. Get off. Now. Tall girl, stop looking at me like that. Didn't watch. Theater was full of skinwalkers. Movie made by face dancers plotting to kill me. Half a star. How high was this person? What is going on? What the fuck is a face dancer? Of course, I had to put at least one review of the Batman. I just love how fucking disgusting Bruce looks in this. Nasty ass, stringy ass, translucently pale goth boy in the dank, disgusting Batcave, hunched over his computer with bloodshot eyes and black eye paint, scrolling through footage of the previous night and journaling his fucked up thoughts. That was such a long sentence. When he finally emerges from the cave to talk to Alfred and gets disturbed by the natural light and has to put on sunglasses, I wanted to get up and cheer. Yeah. That's right, put on those sunglasses, you little freak. Also, he's definitely a virgin based on how he composes himself around Catwoman. Fucking fantastic movie. Lol. That's all I'm gonna say. Fuck this movie. 4.2 stars? What the fuck, Letterboxd? This is what's wrong with this fucking app. The root of all the cinephile circle jerks is the clusterfuck that goes on in this app. This is the curse. The Pandora's box. Very bad comparison. Half a star? This guy gave Toy Story half a star, and it's in all caps, by the way. Everything is in all caps. There is a limit. And this film fucking crossed it. I cried so fucking hard that it genuinely looked like I pissed my bed. I'm never going to emotionally recover from this. Half a star from Marley and me. Last Night in Soho was regrettably the worst movie I've ever fucking seen. I went to the bathroom at one point and was followed by my friend who fucked me out of my sheer boredom. When I went to ask him how it was for him, I realized he wasn't wearing a rubber. Basically, to conclude, I contracted HIV and syphilis from my best friend. Oh, it's not syphilis, it's syphilis. I contracted HIV and syphilis from my best friend. Let me know what syphilis is in the comments, please. I have no idea what syphilis is. It sounds like a Harry Potter thing. Expecto syphilis!
Why, it looks like you're pregnant.
Yes, 8 months.
Well, not anymore.
Oh, look at me. I'm Hugh Grant. I have perfect bone structure and kind eyes. Go fuck yourself, Hugh Grant. If I'd made this film, I would have changed the spice to garlic powder. Also, I would have made Timothée Chalamet. No, there is no Shala. Also, I would have made Timothy stick his dick in the box. Unless Timothy puts his dick into any other movie. Maybe Call Me By Your Name? Does he have a dick in a box?
Put your right hand in the box.
What's in the box?
Pain.
Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding.
Don't call yourself a Friday the 13th fan if you've not murdered teenagers. Let's move to the Amazon movie reviews. And as you of course know, people give really shit reviews on Amazon, especially when it comes to movies, because at the end of the day it really depends on a lot of things. Sometimes people review films saying that the film was not shipped in the right conditions, ergo The Godfather is a bad movie. Literally, people can do that. And I found this account which is called the Amazon Movie Reviews, and that's where I grabbed the funniest ones. The thing is that this account here is followed by Guillermo del Toro and also Lars von Trier. What the fuck? I was not pleased. Period. Penis. Not enough peni. 5 stars. Written in 2018 by Deline O'Donnell for the movie Magic Mike XXL. 4 bitches. 1 star. 1 person found this helpful. It's the review for the entire film Wonder Woman. I have an aggressive niece who likes to pick fights at her elementary school, and she even bit one of her classmates last August. As punishment, she had to watch this, and she hasn't even raised a fist since. 5-star review for the Emoji Movie. No important warning of it being in Chinese. I did not walk the movie because of sub-titties. Titles. Turned off within 5 minutes. The movie was a foreign film. The movie was a foreign film! 1-star reviews overall for the movie Parasite, which is a Korean movie. It's not Chinese, but this is in caps again. Cover your ears. I will never buy anything from Amazon ever again? The movie worked fine, but it could not even survive my VHS player. I won't upgrade to Purple Ray. What the fuck is Purple Ray? My grandson says it will give me hemorrhoids. 1-star review for the Iron Giant. So many questions, not enough answers. Forin Langage, 1-star review for the film Pan's Labyrinth. And Guillermo del Toro retweeted this shit, and he said, Forin Langage waited for the old wizard while smoking his second pipe of the day, which incidentally had followed his second breakfast. I'm 35 and I've witnessed 7 sharks destroyed by being blown up. The shark was blown up at the end of the film, and it wasn't very realistic. 1 star for Jaws. We were unaware that this movie was just an animation. Just one, nothing else. It was just one animation. 1-star review, because it's one animation, so it makes sense. You would just rate that one animation, not all of it, right? Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. A friend of mine has a little girl who was severely damaged by vaccines and became autistic. One of the things that bring her great joy in life is this movie. A great movie! Because of her autism. This little girl is intellectually handicapped forever. I'm sorry that I'm laughing, but this movie has helped her with the language and attention span, so that's such a great thing. Thumbs up. Research vaccines, folks, because you do not want your child having this type of horrific reaction. Loved by vaccine damaged child. Love this movie. 5 stars. Finding Nemo. God love Shriek. Baby loves Shrek. Shirk? Baby loves Shirk? What the fuck? 5 stars. My dick can only get so hard. I actually read that wrong. The actual sentence is, my dick can only get so hard. I had to go to the doctor because of my erection. And the full story is, I had to go to the doctor because my erection lasted longer than 4 hours after I saw this movie. Top Gun. It's disappointing. Animals simply don't talk or sing. Not realistic. The Lion King. And that was basically it. That was the last one. Oh, I was having so much fun. Okay, well, let me know in the comments what was your weirdest and favorite reviews among the ones that I've read today. Let me know also if you like this concept and if you'd like to see more. Honestly, I'm always amazed by the amount of weird content you can find online that you can just laugh at.
You never loved me, Mom, but I needed you, whoa, yeah.
Like right now I'm looking at another review that just says, I like farting, he should have farted more often, and I have no idea of which film this review here is talking about, and it's just really funny, and I wish I knew. Maybe I should watch more films. Maybe that's the message that we gather from this video today. Let's watch more films and review them as poorly as possible. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Every single like that you drop will go to the amazing people behind these weird Twitter accounts. You know when people say that like there is a Twitter/Instagram account for everything? Well, I'm glad to know that there is one for fucking weird movie reviews. Anyways, I'm Patrick, and this is Torn Apart. I'm gonna slowly back away until there is no one left in the frame. Am I far enough? I hope so. Otherwise this looks really weird.
The only thing that fell is this little box. What's inside? What? It's a box of... A box of... That's ridiculous. You can't put in a box.